Oh, wait, we're live now. Let me just share the link so that we can promptly start. Let me host a watch party. We're live now. Let me just share. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. To my Filipino Chinese friends, ni hao. Kumusta po kayo? This is Norman. I'm your blogger at normanorman.com, and this is the third episode of Pageantry Norm Season 2. Today, we will be focusing or giving the spotlight to the competition among the Filipino Chinese youth in the country. Actually, it's a premiere uh, pageant or competition for Filipino Chinese youth in the country, and we call it the Mr. and Ms Chinatown Philippines. And the nice thing about this competition is that every year they come up with a new theme for their competition that makes it even more challenging for the candidates to build their causes on, and that makes for a really interesting set of winners also. This year, Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines is entering a new phase because we're all entering the new phase in terms of normalcy, no? New normal na tayo nga ngayon. So, they are using the digital platform this year, and they're not uh, about to um, let the pandemic keep them from holding a 2020 pageant or 2020 edition. In fact, just this morning, I was part of the. Well, I was present during the digital press presentation where I met virtually the 24 official candidates. So I have a pretty good idea now of who they are, what they can share to the people, and what strengths they have in competing. But before we go into that, I want to introduce you first to our three guests this afternoon. Two of them are the reigning Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines. They won last year at the Mall of Asia Arena. And the third is Mr. Chinatown Philippines 2017. Okay, let's start with our Mr. Chinatown, the reigning Mr. Chinatown Philippines first. Um, Last year in the competition, he was, I would say, the front runner from start to finish almost. It's like during the finals, we were just waiting for him to take his spot in the center stage to become the winner, and true enough, he won. Friends, please welcome Mr. Jonathan. I call him Jonah. Jonah Chantong. Good afternoon, Jonah. How are
Hi, Tito
you?
Norman. It is so nice to see you. I missed you so much. Hi,
I
guys.
miss you too. Jonah, please greet our viewers first, everyone.
Hi to everyone watching Pageantry Norms. We will be having a casual conversation with Tito Norman, and I'm
And
excited.
he really wanted to focus on the word casual because he doesn't want me to ask very profound questions that will make him think about he's putting me on the spot and stuff like that.
No, it's fine,
So
Norms.
so how have you been? How have you been, Jonah, this past number of months?
I've been great. Actually, the first few months, it was I had a hard time adjusting to the new normal, but eventually I'm getting used to staying at home. I'm doing more chores, helping my parents out, and
Really? Doing
yeah,
more chores? Really? Like
yeah.
what? Name me one
I
chore that you would not do religiously.
I fix my bed every day,
Oh
and I
my
do the
God.
groceries.
Yes. All right.
Tito Norm, I do
Sige.
the groceries for my parents. I
Okay.
don't cook.
What's your grocery day?
We do groceries every Saturday.
Oh
but
my God,
sometime
he just picked a day at random. Oh, it's
no.
a Saturday.
Well,
Yeah.
Saturday and then tomorrow for the frozen goods.
Tomorrow. Oh, wow, there's a separate day for frozen goods.
Yeah.
Is there any reason behind that? Why?
No, I think whatever my mom gives me, she wants it. She wants to take that. Eh. Like we'll buy
No,
snacks, we'll
I
buy
think
food.
because there are fresh deliveries every Monday
Yeah,
in the supermarkets. That's why you can get first dips on what's available immediately.
yeah. We go there. I go
Um,
there early morning, para we get the freshest seafood
yes.
with the squid.
Do you cook, Jonah?
I I give that to my mom. I
Oh,
can't
so
cook.
so the last part of the house you would be found in would be the kitchen, right?
Yeah, I
And I'm
can't cook. Nahihirapan
smiling.
ako magluto eh.
Really?
Yeah.
So you would need a future wife who is good in the kitchen, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's definitely a
because if you choose someone who doesn't cook, then you will find yourself spending a lot of money eating out every day.
exactly. That's why
Yeah.
girls who and if you can cook, please cook for me.
Ah, alam mo, you sound like you sound like you've always been inspired throughout the quarantine period. No, parang yung love life mo, it's always there, no, lingering around your head, parang gano'n.
Really, Tito Mars? Actually,
What?
I don't have any. I'm not doing
Ay,
anything
nako, Diyos ko Lord, my
in
God,
terms
eto
of
na po
dating.
tayo. Of course, syempre, you cannot date. It's
Yeah,
quarantine. Oh, ano
unfortunately.
naman, I don't want you to go into virtual dating naman because that's scary. Oh,
It
virtual
is. It
dating is
is.
very scary.
Yeah. I,
Yeah.
I I prefer family bonding. You know, dating can wait.
Oh.
Dating
Correct
can
me if
wait.
correct me if I'm wrong, Jonah. You're an only child, right?
No, Tito
Are
Norman.
you? Or
I actually have a older brother who joined 2017, Mr. Chinatown.
Because the memory in my mind is always the photo of you with your mom. I always remember that photo of because I used last year I worked with this group of in Philippine Global Queens where our leaders are friends with your mom. So I keep on thinking na parang ay solong anak lang yata ito si Jonathan kaya spoiled and
Wow,
chose.
spoiled na kaagad. Ang lakas
Oo,
ma-judge, Tito Norms.
oo, pang-judgmental talaga, no? Nakakaloka, no?
Actually, Tito
Pero,
Norms, I have an
mm,
older brother who's a year older than me, and he's like 6'4".
oh my God. Ano nga bang actual height mo ngayon, Jonah?
I'm
Six?
5'10". 5'10" lang,
What
Tito Norms. Yeah.
happened? What happened? Bakit 6'4" yung kuya mo?
I'm thankful na 5'10" nga ako kasi back in high school, I was the smallest kid in Xavier
Eh,
School.
what did your kuya eat to become 6'4"? My God, he should
I think he
maybe
drinks a lot of milk when he was a baby.
tapos sasabihin mo, because I'm lactose intolerant. Charot. Pero, ito Jonah. I said earlier that during the competition last year, we at Pageant Media, we've always thought na, ano na to, this is Jonah's title to lose. Kumbaga, it's in the bag for him, so to speak. So nasa kanya na yon if he keeps up with the momentum up till the finals
Mhm.
and just assume the title at MOA Arena. Did you feel that way?
Um, to be
Ay,
honest,
nako.
I
Ay,
felt it.
nagpapa-humble siya. Oh,
Though
nagpapa-humble.
Tito Norms, I felt it when during the day itself, during the event itself, where kasi ang dami kong awards na nalo before before the title itself. Eh. So
Oh, hindi ka ba
I kind of
napagod na
expected.
kababalik ka? Dami-dami mo ng sachet
But
sinusuot. Hindi ka ba
but actually,
napapagod
Tito
na?
Norms, I wanna thank you kasi you helped me with
Mm.
my Q&A. You and I Adam. You guys helped me with the Q&A, and thank you for that.
Hindi because ay naku Diyos ko, baka mamaya marinig nung ibang mga mga kalaban mo last year nagpapatulong din sa akin,
Or
nakakaloka.
during
No,
the
it's
you guys
okay.
we had the program, right, where you guys
Yes,
helped us
yes.
ask
Yes.
you guys asked us
Oo, pero
questions.
siyempre when I was there, that was the one at Uptown Mall at
Yeah.
Empire. Of course, siyempre I cannot naman act like ay okay, si Jonah nandito. Siya lang yung tuturuan natin because he will win. Of course, I need to share everything to everyone, no? Wala,
Yeah.
naging ano naman ako, I got fun din naman of your fellow competitors. It's just that when we saw this photo of yours, naku, sabi ko, my God, ano ba yung photo na yan? Para namang
Tito Norman,
artistahin
you're so kind.
talaga.
Thank you.
Tumigil ka nga dyan. Diyos ko, you were so kind. Ano ba tingin mo dyan sa picture na yan? Wala? Kumbaga parang,
Normal lang.
parang normal lang. Lalo na yung photo mo doon sa Instagram mo na parang sabi mo, nasa na yung mata ko, nawawala ang mata ko or something because it was so small na para ba, it was just two lines sa ano mo, sa
Yeah,
eyelid mo.
I have chinky eyes. Tito Norms.
Alam mo ba, pag nagpe-prepare ako kasi for an episode, I try to look for good photos na pwede kong gamitin during the episode. Sa'yo, hirap na hirap akong maghanap. Mabuti na lang at may available palagi si Larry Leong na mga photos nyo last year. Otherwise,
Well,
Diyos ko, yung makuha mo dun sa IG account mo, puro mga, ano ba yon, mga stolen shots nasa tubig, kasama yung
Tito
mga
Norms,
barkada.
artsy kasi yan. Uso
Eh
na yung
hindi
artsy
ba,
look away, di ba?
oh my God, yung mga artsy
Napakita
na
yung
yan.
chin, di ba?
Oo, yes, but still kailangan well lighted, na meron kang hair and makeup artist na kasama, may stylist. O hindi naman pwedeng candid naman na gano'n para naman ano ba 'yan? Kinunan lang sa tabi ng beach tapos
Sige,
i-display.
next Instagram post, I'll dedicate it to you.
Ay nako,
I'll look
aabangan ko 'yan.
right straight in the camera.
Pag ako hindi mo tinag doon, Jonathan Chantong, ewan ko na ha. Okay, Jonah, I'll introduce first our two other guests dahil
Okay.
if I keep on doing this, isang oras tayo magkukwentuhan. Our next guest is the reigning Miss Chinatown Philippines 2019. Last year, ako naman to, I personally felt that the competition among the ladies was parang it's open. Parang open yung competition talaga. Ang daming mga magagaling last year. Pero sabi nga nila, if you are fated, if you are destined to win the title and the crown, you will get it on finals night. And she did. So friends, let's welcome Nina Tai Lee, our Miss Chinatown Philippines
Hi
2019.
everyone! Hi Tito Norman and the Philippine Pageantry. Good afternoon.
Yes. Yeah. So, ni hao, Nina.
Ni hao.
My God, alam mo ba, hirap-hirap akong gusto kong magsalita ng mahaba-habang phrase ng Mandarin kanina. Sabi ko, my God, baka mamanggal ko lang yung Mandarin kapag akong nagsalita. So, let me stick to ni hao na lang. How have you been, Nina?
I've been well. So for the past few months ng lockdown, it's been hard on everyone. Especially for us. My brother and I kasi we don't live with my grandma right now. I'm actually staying
Mm.
at his condo. So we worry when we're not with her kasi we want to take care of her. But since my brother and I work, it's very hard no to ayaw namin lumapit sa lola namin kasi nga what if na we're
Baka
carriers or
mahawa nyo,
something.
yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So ayun. But aside from that, life goes on. We're still working. We're trying to help any way we can naman with our community as well.
Yeah. What kind of work do you do right now, Nina?
Right now, because I studied interior design in
Mhm.
UST, so
Mhm.
I've been in the same work for 2 years already. I am a sales designer for a European modular kitchen and wardrobe supplier.
I think parang yung if there's a potential client na you can offer the yung mga products or nung anong company ba pwede mo namang sabihin o nung
Ah, yeah,
kumpanya?
pwede naman. It's Alno. It's called
Okay.
Alno.
So pag ikaw na nag-handle noong sales transaction, but you also do you suggest yung pag-interior design, how do you arrange this, where do you put this, how do you present
Yes,
this
anything that would concern the kitchen or wardrobe as much as possible. We give suggestions, and we want to make your home beautiful. So
yeah. Although, of course, syempre, hindi naman yan mamumurahin lang ng mga modular, ano yan. So, yan yung
yes,
mga
yes.
tipong medyo, medyo, medyo may kamahalan ng konti, no? But,
Yeah,
pero
when
sabi
people
nila,
don't realize it's an investment for your home, eh. So,
yes.
ayun.
Oo, kaya nga para bang ano yan eh, you wouldn't mind spending a little more than usual basta to get good quality, hindi ba?
Yes, yes. You
Yeah.
understand, Tito Norman. You should be our
Yes.
ano din. You should be our endorser also.
Oh my God! Nakakaloka yan. My God! So, mamaya, milyon-milyon na pinag-uusapan dyan. Diyos ko, baka mamaya. Pero yung sinabi ko kanina sa introduction mo, Nina, I think, I think, ganun talaga. During last year's competition, I really thought that for the girls, talagang it's a wide open na laban in terms of
Yes.
hindi ko ma-pinpoint pa right away kung sino yung, kumbaga, finals night na, pero sabi ko, sino ba dito ang potential na mananalo? Parang I can come up with a list of 3, 4, or 5 na pwedeng manalo. Pero hindi ko ma-zero in right away. Compared kay Jonah na alam na namin sa pageant media na si Jonah yung mananalo dyan. Pero dun sa girls, ang dami nyo pa eh. Kumbaga parang up to the end, parang labanan talaga eh.
Yeah, yeah.
What was running inside your head when you were finally named Miss Chinatown Philippines?
Honestly, Tito Norman, hanggang ngayon actually hindi pa rin ako makapaniwala. It's kind of a big shock. My fellow candidates know this. May sakit ako nung day of pageant.
Okay.
When I woke up in the morning, I was crying kasi ang sakit ng katawan ko, ang sama talaga ng pakiramdam ko. I felt like if I were to do, because my boyfriend joined last year and I knew how long they had to stand on stage. I knew na matagal yung mga commercial breaks and all, and you're just gonna stand there. What was running through my mind is, sabi ko, parang hindi ko kakayanin to go to the end talaga. And then nung natawag na si second runner-up and si first runner-up Miss Chinatown, I was telling myself na it's okay, just enjoy the moment. Parang I really wasn't expecting anything, to be very honest talaga. So nung tinawag ako, if you saw my reaction, I looked at Amara, I looked at yung katabi ko si Raisa, I was like, did they just call my name? Parang na-feel ko na napapia words back moment ako dun na, tama ba
Ay,
yung pagkarinig ko?
ayun. Ay, may ganun talaga, no?
Yes,
Nakakatuwa.
Tito Norman.
Actually, ganun din nararamdaman namin as part of the audience, no? Na parang, my God, ano ba yan? Natawag na ng second runner-up si Lorenzo. Natawag ng first runner-up si Feline. Tapos natitira ikaw, si Amara, tsaka si Raisa. Sabi ko, my God, ano ba to? Sino ba mananalo dito? Hindi pa rin namin malaman. So, parang neck to neck kayong lahat noon eh. Parang pwede siya manalo. Parang pwede itong manalo. Pero nung
Yes.
tinawag ka na, yun. So, ano
I was
yung,
shocked. So hanggang ngayon, thank you so much to the judges. Thank you to sila Ahia Alvin and si Auntie Lorraine, si Uncle Wilson. Sobrang thank you talaga na And everyone who was part of that night talaga, I don't think I was able to say a proper thank you, pero hanggang ngayon I'm so thankful, I'm blessed na you guys entrusted me with this title of Miss Chinatown.
Alam mo, maganda sana, alam mo, maganda sana sa pageant kung right after you're crowned or you're given the title, bibigyan ka kahit 5 minutes to speak and to thank everyone who
Yeah.
helped you. Para ba nanalo ka ng Academy Award or ng Oscar?
Yeah.
Para ganun, para at least on the spot, kukorona mo pa lang, everything is still trying to sink into your system, you can really give out all your thanks and gratitude to everyone who
Yes.
helped
Oo,
you.
yun nga eh. Yun, Tito Norman. And personally, ako, it was very obvious, no, throughout the entire journey nung Chinatown namin that I did not have any kind of pageant training. This is the very first that I joined. And wala, gulat na gulat lang talaga ako na, yeah, I was given this wonderful opportunity to be Miss Chinatown.
Alam mo, Nina, naluloka ako sa mga comments dito ni Andrew Apilado.
Ah,
Ah,
check na.
your boyfriend was in, sinong boyfriend mo sa batch 2018? Kilala ko lahat ng lalaki sa batch 2018.
Yes, Tito Norman, it's actually Robert Tanship, si number one. Number one,
Ah,
yes.
my God, si Robert Tanchi pala. Hanggang
Yes.
ngayon ba kayo pa rin?
Yes, Tito
Ay,
Norman.
nakakatuwa naman. At least meron kang source of inspiration during the quarantine period.
Mm-mm. Definitely.
Teka muna, pa-shoutout lang daw for Angel Chino. Says shoutout. Yes. Hi. Eto. Introduce ko muna yung last guest natin, Nina, bago tayo magsama-samang apat in a group discussion. Okay?
Sure.
Our third and final guest for this afternoon is actually the winner of Mr Chinatown Philippines last 2017. And still very good looking up to now, actually, if I may add. Friends, let's welcome Mr. Jacob Muñez. Hello, Jacob. Jacob, where are you, Jacob? Ba't parang nawala ka, Jacob?
Okay na.
Ayan na.
Hello, Tito Norm. How are you?
Greet our viewers first.
Hello sa mga viewers ni Pageantry Norms. Hello.
Yeah, how are you, Jacob? What time did you wake up today, Jacob?
I woke up at kanina lang. Sorry. Kasi medyo puyat.
Okay. So, mabuti na lang pala na schedule ko ahead of time ang guesting na to. Otherwise, baka hindi ka pagising by now.
Yeah. Actually, medyo busy kasi ako ngayon kasi I'm getting ready for the PBA bubble and I'm fixing everything before I leave. So,
sabihin mo nga sa akin, pag sinasabi mong PBA bubble, hindi ko ma-connect sa basketball eh. Ano ba talaga yung PBA bubble na yan?
PBA bubble is like it's like we're gonna be in one location lang, which is Clark.
Okay.
We can't leave that location until matapos yung season, which is matapos yung basketball tournament. So there's a lot of protocols and everything. So now we have to follow them. So yeah, that's the concept of PBA.
Nakakaloka. Lumabas ka lang sa screen, marami na nagpapa-shoutout sa'yo, Jacob. Shoutout daw from Mike kasi ang dami-dami.
Friends.
Marami ka talaga mga fans, Jacob. Ano?
Hindi, yung mga friends ko yan, Tito Nerves. Mga friends ko yan. Supports talaga.
Eto. Balikan natin noong 2017, yung Mr. Chinatown Philippines. Alam mo na ba noon na ikaw ang mananalo?
Hindi. Actually, sumali lang talaga ako doon because yung girlfriend ko back then, wife ko na ngayon, siya talaga nag-push.
Okay.
Yes, Denise. Siya talaga nag-push sa akin noon to submit my application and everything. Then, syempre, first pageant and never really joined any pageant talaga. And wala talaga akong idea how to like, mga model, ganyan. So, I wasn't really expecting na mananalo ako. Actually, makasali lang ako, makapasok na ako sa Mr Ms Chinatown, okay na ako. So, yun talaga. Never kong expect.
Well, FYI lang naman, Jacob, kami sa pageant media during that time, yung press presentation. I remember the press presentation then was held at Soler, dun sa parang
Soler,
bar.
yes.
Alam na namin noon na parang, ay, di ba naging darling of the press ka noon?
Yes, yes, yes.
See?
Yes.
Alam, pag naging darling of the press kasi, ibig sabihin, yung pageant media, they're parang putting their votes for you na parang ito merong magandang potential to para manalo. And more often than not, lagi naman kami nakaka-hit sa mga choices namin pag pinili namin darling of the press, nananalo yun. Sino yung female counterpart mo ang darling of the press noong 2017, Jacob?
I think it's Joy Woo, which
Oh,
is nalo din siya. Yeah.
siya din na nanalo Mr Chinatown Philippines. Kita mo, kumbaga
Yeah.
parang mga judges din naman kami noon eh. O, pero ang pinapakita ni ating technical director ngayon ay si Jonah at si Nina last year. Oo.
Yeah.
But anyways, Jacob, in terms of work, hindi ba the family, involved ka dun sa cosmetics?
No. Yung wife ko talaga involved doon sa cosmetics company, which is, pwede ba sabihin?
Of course. Of
Yeah,
course.
Ever Belena, please support Ever Belena. Yeah. Yung wife ko talaga, si Denise talaga siya yung nag-focus talaga sa company. And ako naman, I'm more on the PBA and we have a construction company kasi. So, doon ako nag-focus. Hiwalay talaga yung job namin,
Pwede,
Denise.
pwede ko ba naman hindi pa shoutout sa yung Efra Bilena? Sabi ko nga sa'yo, I'm using the Blackwater BB cream today to make me look
Yes,
little.
thank you. Thank you for support.
Oy, nako, hindi pwedeng thank you for support lang yan. Mauubos na yung supply ko ng BB Blackwater.
Sige, Tito
ng
Nor,
BB
papadalan nga.
cream.
Papadalan kita.
Oo. Ang inulit ko lang kasi naka-live na tayo ngayon para alam na ng mga tao na
Yes, yes. Alam na rin naman tao
Nagpapadala.
gaano kaganda yung products ng Ever Belena, syempre.
like, ginagamit ko, honestly, totoo, alam na akong pakialam sa mga brand or ano. Basta kasundo ko, ginagamit ko. Kaya
Yeah.
pati nga yung mga after shower fragrance na yan, kahit mga, kasi gusto ko yung mga after shower fragrance because they make me smell like a goddess afterwards.
Wow.
Maganda
Yeah,
ang
we have-
amoy eh. Oo,
Yup.
wag nga lang yung panglalaki kasi it smells like steel. Parang masyado akong tumitigas kapag yung panglalaki ano.
Sige, Tito Nor, papadalan kita.
Okay, your wife Denise is watching. Yes, Denise, I'm using the BB cream, please. Nauubos na, dalawang tube ko ubos na. Lagi yung pinag-alternate ko every other Sunday. Yeah. O yan, talaga mo,
Supportive wife talaga.
Well, I can see it in pictures naman. And I think in real life, it really happens na maganda yung, kumbaga, you always have sources of inspiration. Your son mo, daughter, di ba?
Son.
Yung son mo, source of inspiration mo rin yun. And parang yung entire quarantine period and lockdown, despite the long months na you're stuck at home and stuff like that, it made all things bearable because you are with the ones you love. Hindi ba?
Yes, Tito Norms, yeah. Lahat naman, actually, other dads and moms then they took advantage na sa quarantine, although quarantine nga and everything, but they took advantage na mag-spend time with their family and everything. So,
Yeah.
in a way, okay na din. Yeah.
Actually, ito, in terms of nung nanalo ka Mr. Chinatown, this is the first time I'll be saying this. 2017 was the very first year that I actually covered Mr. and Ms Chinatown Philippines from start to finish because that was the year when the organizers really opened up to
Yes.
all sectors of media. Kaya I really wanted you to be here because para makapag-share din tayong light in terms of comparing kung what happened to you then and what is happening to the current batch of candidates who are doing everything on a digital platform. Kumbaga kayo, na-enjoy nyo pa yung old normal of doing things, doing sponsored visits. Pero ngayon, iba na. Ikaw ba, ano bang highlight nung reign mo as Mr. Chinatown Philippines? Jacob, yung maalala mo right away.
Highlight na rin ko, Cebu. Wala, marami kasi kami ginawa nun after the pageant. So, how's that? Yun talaga eh. Yun talaga yung, wala masyado.
Nakakaloka naman yan. Hindi ba nagpunta ka pa nga sa Cebu noon? Ikaw pa yung nasa booth ng Blackwater pag may mga
Yeah.
promo-promo.
I
Oh my
actually
God,
went to
ako,
Cebu to visit Mayor, the old mayor
Osmeña.
pa nun eh. Mayor
Yeah.
Ospeña, yes, I visited him. Because yung chief of staff niya, friend ko. So parang
Oo.
visit lang ako sa kanya.
Ano naman na akala mo, hindi ko pinag-aaralan lahat ng mga guests ko bago dumating dito. Para naman at
Good.
least, alam ko palagi gano'n, I do my homework. Kahit sa
Yeah.
paano, hindi ba?
The tsaka
Now,
Tito Norms, after ng pageant kasi, I think I was getting ready for my wedding ata eh. Not sure, I
yes,
forgot
yes.
na. But yeah, I think I was getting ready for my wedding. So yeah, I got
Pero
busy.
do you still remember, Jacob, kung paano tayo nagkita uli several months or siguro a year after you actually won the title? Ako pa bumati sa'yo na, aren't you the Mr. Chinatown Philippines? Ganun pa, ano ka pa nun? Ayaw ka pang,
Uh,
saan yung lugar? Sige nga, tinaw ko kung maalala mo.
ano
Di mo
yun, sa
maalala,
hotel.
no?
Hotel,
No, it's not. It's not in a
di
hotel.
ba?
No.
Yeah, I don't
Nakakaloka baka
remember.
mamaya isipin ni Denise, hotel? Nagkita kayo sa hotel? Hindi sa hotel. We saw each other at the grand opening of Rico's Lechon in BGC.
Yes. Tama. I remember
Hindi
now.
ba? I saw you there.
Si,
Sabi ko, kilala ko to eh. Kilala ko to. Kasi sabi ko, kaya ako na yung lumapit sa iyo noon na, Jacob. Ganun.
yeah, I remember.
Siyempre,
Kasi
alam mo naman, sino?
yung owner nun, si Uncle George was, he
Mm.
invited me to, yeah, I know the owner kasi. Then, yeah, I saw you nga, yeah. Ngayon
My
naalala ko na.
God! My God, nalimutan niya talaga. Mabuti na lang pala at very, very clear ang vivid ang memory ko about that night. Ang dami ko
Makakalimutin
nakain
talaga
with,
ako, Tito Norms eh.
ano ba yan? Nakakaloka naman yan. Denise, Diyos ko,
Ganyan,
ang mister mo. Ano ba?
ganyan talaga pag nagiging tatay na makakalimutin na siya busy na.
Nakakaloka! Pwede ba naman yun? Ano ba yan? Denise, yung mister mo, ano ba pinagsasabi niya? Nagiging makakalimutin na daw siya. Painumin mo nga ito ng memory booster. Para at
Dami
least,
iniisip Tito Norms eh. Dami iniisip eh.
nakakaloka mga iniisip niya. Ano ba mga iniisip mo na makakalimutan mo yung maraming mga bagay? Ano ba? Ikaw ba yung maraming iniisip na mga concerns to be so busy with? Parang ano?
Iniisip ko lang palagi Tito Norms how make my wife happy lang talaga. Kasi she's so
Ay!
stressed right
Diyos
now.
ko, my God, Denise Muñez. Denise C. Muñez, ang mga ano ba to, ang asawa mo. Diyos ko, talagang pinaparinggang ka. Naluloka
Yeah.
ako. Kailangan
Ganun talaga.
kailan pala kasabi ka niya dito para at oh my God, Diyos ko Lord. Natutuwa lang ako. But anyways, ngayon mag-ano na tayo? Direct Gerard, mag-ano na tayo, mag group discussion na tayo para yung the two others, si Jonah and Nina can also join us because we will now talk about we will compare yung nangyayari ngayon with the current Mr. and Ms Chinatown Philippines, comparing it to your time during the competition. So, anong masasabi nyo with the new digital platform that Mr. and Ms Chinatown Philippines is doing right now? Jonah?
Actually, honestly, I'm super amazed that they're able to do something like this. Like there's no walking anymore, there's no swimwear, but everyone's showcasing their selves in a unique way. Like
Mm-hmm.
you have to be more authentic. You have to show yourself in like inside your house, but in front of a camera, you have to show your true characters. So that's really challenging, and the organizers are really sila ayamiko. They're planning it really well, and it was good. Like we just had their first event this morning, which is the press presentation, and it went really well. All the candidates were very smart actually. I was with Stephen nga eh. We were chatting.
Aha.
Sinabi nga namin na, shit, ang galing nila magsagot. Ang galing nila sumagot ng tanong ah. So,
Bakit
yeah,
ikaw? Bakit ikaw?
Ano, Tito
Ikaw,
Norms?
hindi ba nakakasagot ka naman ng tanong din?
Nakakasagot rin, but yeah, I'm just amazed how prepared they were, Tito Norms, and how authentic they are.
Wow, may mga ganong mga hero talaga ngayon. Nina, ikaw ang tatanungin ko. Nina, knowing na walang swimsuit competition na this year, mas ginusto mo ba ngayon na lang year sumali sana?
No, Tito Norman, kasi hindi ako ma-social media at all. If makita nyo, medyo blank slate yung Instagram ko and yung Facebook ko. Yung nanay ko rin nagagalit actually, sinasabi niya, ba't wala kang post sa, sa Instagram? Hindi ka kilala as Miss Chinatown, gumaganon siya. So actually, para for me naman this year, everything is digital na eh. So it's actually a good move for Mr. and Miss Chinatown to do this. And it's more of a way to not focus so much on physical appearance, but what you can really bring to inspire change sa tao eh.
Kasi iniisip ko nga, it's going to be very challenging talaga for everyone. Kahit magaling kang sumagot, but if nobody will listen to you virtually, wala rin. Like, okay, this morning, lahat sila in-interview ni Janina, pero we can easily spot the ones who would make for interesting or potential winners
Mga
sa kanila.
standout. Yeah.
Madali makita yung mga standout eh. Kasi you can tell. Like, I was telling you na for the voting for, hindi ko na sabihin yung detalye ng voting for Darling of the Press. Pero, it was so close. The voting was so close and ibig sabihin, yung dalawang pinagpipilian namin, they represent two different types of personality. Kumbaga, doon mo makikita, magaling sila eh. Actually, maraming magaling din mga babae. Nagugulat ako, merong magdudoktor, merong nasa Boston, and the like. Pero, eto, babalik ko sa inyong dalawa, Jonah and Nina, kasi practically, yung reign nyo, yung first 6 months lang talaga yung nasa old normal eh. The remaining parts talagang wala eh. You have to spend it virtually eh. So, nung bago nagkaroon ng lockdown, bago nagkaroon ng quarantine, what were the significant things that you were able to do as the reigning Mr. and Ms Chinatown Philippines? Nina?
Actually,
Go Jonah.
Go Nins, girls.
Sige. Well, we took the advantage na I'm gonna shout out to Blue Water Spa. We actually did so many shoots. We actually planned the whole calendar year shoot with them. And that was really exciting, syempre, for us new winners. We were able to see talaga kung paano the way na we're used to model or to advertise for something. So, in that sort of aspect, na naman namin siya, na maximize namin siya sa But aside from that, we were also able to go to the Independence Day and PICC, the Independence Day celebration of China sa PICC, and attend some charity balls. I won't ever forget yung ginawa namin for the Park Foundation. So, ayun, yun lang naman yung very memorable na we were able to do before this whole lockdown.
How about you, Jonah?
Yeah, same as Nina. Thanks for reminding me the PARC.
Yeah.
That was fun also.
Nakakaloka ka talaga, Jonathan Chantong. Inaalala pa talaga ni Nina Tylee yung yun. Ikwento mo lang sa akin yung Chinese New Year appearance nyo sa Binondo na naka-motorcade pa kayo.
Nakalimutan din namin.
Nakakaloka talaga. I do my homework. Ano ba?
That was a good experience also, Tito Norms. It was my first time experiencing Chinese New Year in Binondo. We had a parade pa dedicated to us. Grabe.
Yeah, we were with Janina Chan also.
Mayroon ba kayo nun, Jacob?
Wala kami nun. So, sobrang swerte.
Actually, that was the highlight. That's so fun.
Bakit wala kayo nun, Jacob?
Wala kasi Tito Norms kasi yung when I joined, compare from the year na nanalo ko, sobrang palalim ng palalim yung pageant eh. As in, even yung mga sumasali, sobrang talagang gagaling talaga nila sumagot compared to us. Kasi sobrang deep talaga ng pageant ngayon.
So kung kung tatanungin pala sa iyo yung mga questions na tinanong sa kanila kanina, masasagot mo?
Malamang dito, Norms, hindi. Talaga. To be honest, talaga, nanonood ako kanina ng press presentation nga. Sobrang bigat ng mga tanong, sobrang bigat ng mga answers. So, especially, Zoom lang. Pero pag, for example, in front of, mga media, ang hirap nun.
Pero at
Magsismile
least,
na lang si Jacob.
Oo. Well, at least, Nina, makakabawi naman si Jacob sa atin. Somehow, hindi ba, Nina? Oo, dahil nauubos na talaga ang aking bibig.
Inulit-ulit talaga. Sige, dito, Norms.
Isang box daw pala yung need niya.
Huwag naman. Isang box naman na yun. Baka naman magbuka na akong snowman noon kapag isang box. Ito naman, ito ang tanong ko. You were able to observe na the current official candidates of Mr. and Ms Chinatown Philippines. Beyond dun sa galing sumagot na sinasabi nyo that they can answer questions well, what other things can you say about them in terms of their personality? Like ikaw, lalo na ikaw, Jonah, hindi ba you were also part ng screening ng mga applicants? So what is your general impression of their personality? Tanggalin natin yung galing sumagot because that's just one part of the entire package. But in terms of how they project themselves, lalo na ngayon, pag sa virtual, kailangan magaling kang umaura sa virtual talaga. Otherwise,
mas mahirap.
Wala, sayang yan. Alam mo, kaya ang ring light sobrang importante. Pag wala kang ring light, hindi makikita ang mukha mo na mabuti. So ikaw, Jonah, anong impression mo sa mga candidates this year outside of the Q&A thing?
Yeah, besides how good they answer the questions, they all come from different backgrounds. Like other people came from Boston, Australia, Tacloban, Davao. So you get a little of everything from each candidate. And yeah, actually, ang daming ang matalino eh. Like, there is a girl who's studying engineering. There's another
Industrial
girl
engineering, yes.
Industrial engineering. And there's another girl who does ballet.
Cassandra, the darling of the press.
Yeah, the darling of the press. And ang dami eh. So that's why it's very exciting to watch this year's pageant. And since everyone's at home, it's easy to watch it.
Yeah, it's easy to watch it. Pero from the point, like, if you were to put yourself in their place at ikaw ang gagawa ng mga virtual presentations, can you imagine yourself doing it?
Kasi feeling ko nga mahirapan ako, like, since I was the winner last year. Siguro if that was digitalized, I don't think I would win.
Bakit naman? Kasi nanuloka ako dito sa winner mo, ha?
Sobrang humble naman, grabe.
Press presentation, di ba? After that, we did a walk.
Yeah, we did the ball. I'm gonna respond to Andrew Apelado. Tinatanong tayo, Jonah, bakit daw ang forgetful natin?
Nakakaloka si Andrew.
Yeah, ayan. Ayun na flash na sa screen natin.
Ayan daw. Nakakamali mo.
Andrew, it's the pandemic.
Yeah, ang dami namin iniisip, Andrew. So, ayun. Kaya, medyo focus lang sa mga other things.
Yeah. But it doesn't mean that we're not grateful for those
experiences. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Pero at least ako, masaya ako every time makikita niyo ako in person or whatever. Kilala niyo agad ako. Ano ba? Ay, Tito Norris, ganun, yung gano'n. O, dito ulit kay Jacob noon, na talagang, nung nakita ko sa Rico's Lechon, talaga, ako pa talaga yung habi ko, Jacob.
Yeah. Mahihayin talaga ako sa personal dito, Norm. So.
Pero buti na lang talaga, napakaraming lechong pinakain noon. Kaya masayang-masaya ako. Nabinigyan ako talaga ng isang napakalaking platter ng lechon at inubos ko. Para sa
Siyempre,
gawin na lang.
Rico's Lechon, the best.
Totoo naman
Daming
yun.
shout
Ang daming shout out talaga. Ang daming shout out. Para talagang para mamaya mga sponsors na ng Mr Ms Chinatown Philippines ang yung shout out natin. Ngayon, ikaw Nina, tatanungin naman kita. What advice can you give the current candidates? Kumbaga, you've experienced Mr. and Miss Chinatown in the old normal, and now they're doing it in the digital platform. What advice can you give them, especially the female candidates?
Right now, no, Tito Norman, actually, I've been receiving some messages from, well, not directly from the candidates, but a lot of them are very determined. They're always asking tips. They're very self-aware. They really want to do well in this pageant this year. So my tips for them lang talaga is you need a good support system. Kailangan mas lalo na now digital, kailangan may hatak ka. If you're live like kanina sa Facebook namin, you need to as much as possible, kailangan mo na maghatak ng family, ng friends to watch you, to support you. Kasi doon manggagaling yung strength mo to be able to power through the entire pageant. By the way,
Yes,
the
sir.
pageant is just 1 month no? So, kailangan talaga ma-maximize everything, this entire experience, ma-squeeze out nila lahat ng pwede nilang gawin.
Kaya nga pala, tama ang sinabi mo kanina, Nina. Kung ngayong kang taon sumali, you would have found it very challenging because you're not a very social media type of person. So, instead of really pulling so many followers, you're practically para, okay, kung walang follower, wala. Wala, magagawa. Parang ganoon. Oo. Dalawang kasama mong lalaki ngayon, Diyos ko, hindi na kailangan mag-pull ng followers.
Yun
Para
nga
tumingin lang sila. Ano na, ikaw, Jacob.
check ko nga yung
Si,
Instagram nila.
Tito Norm,
kung
si
ilang
Jonah talaga idol ko sa when it comes to social media. Hands down,
Konti
grabe.
nga lang eh. Konti
My
lang
God.
kaya.
Grabe. Ano naman, pa-shoutout naman sa mga Instagram niyo para naman may mag-follow sa akin.
Nakakaloka. Alam mo,
Actually,
natutuwa.
Tito Norms, because of Chinatown, dumami yung followers ko.
Yes.
Well, that comes with that comes kasi with the territory talaga because you become a celebrity. Totoo naman, naging celebrity ka. Pero it's up to you on how to sustain it. Kita mo si Jacob. Ang daming mga photo shoots. Nagpapa-fashion yan. Marami mga high fashion shoots yan nung rain niya. Kaya kita mo, hindi ako nahihirapan kumuha dyan. Formal, okay, formal. Casual, auto-casual. Sa'yo, hahanap ako. Kumanap nga tayo ng magandang beach shot. Ay, naku, ano may mga kuha sa beach shot? Mga rowdy boys on the beach. Mga blurred shots na parang sabi ko, wala akong mahanap. Puro mga official shots na lang talaga ng Chinatown na ginagamit ko.
Yan talaga, Tito Norms, mga kabataan ngayon, ganyan yung mga trip nila eh. Kabataan ngayon.
Nakakaloka ka, Jacob, para hindi ka pa member ng kabataan. You may be a dad, you may be a husband, but part ka pa rin ng kabataan. Hanggat hindi ka lumalampas ng age 35, part ka pa rin ng youth.
I think, Tito Norm, nami-feel ko na yung age gap namin kasi, yun, parang iba na yung trip nila eh. Iba na yung trip namin.
Alam mo, naloka ako dyan, ha? 2017 ka lang nanalo, tapos yung mga age gap ka na nasabi dyan. Naloloka ako sa ganyan. Para bang napakalalayan ng mga edad nyo.
Jacob, how old are you na ba?
28, I'm 28 na.
Okay, hindi naman talaga malayo. Kasi
Hindi
age mo
naman. Kumbaga parang hindi mo tayo nagkakalayo-layo. Kumbaga, alam mo naman sa buhay, you have to feel young all the time because otherwise, you'd just be, Kaya, mabuti na lang talaga. Nakatulong yung mga BB cream na ginagamit ko sa mukha para to make me look.
Yes.
A nice ring lang.
Papadalan pa ito ng skincare namin. Siyempre, we have a skincare.
Denise, ayan, ang dami nang pinapromise sa akin ng husband mo, ha?
Okay. Monday, nakapack na yan. Ready to ship.
Okay, ipapadala ko na yung address ko mamaya, ha? Okay. Ano ba yan? Anyways, eto. susubukan ko lang na itanong sa inyo yung question na dapat itatanong ko kanina sa press presentation, pero hindi siya napili dahil dami kasi namin nag-provide ng questions eh. Pero may question na na gusto ko itanong para sa inyo ko naman pasagot. Madali lang to, Jacob, huwag kang kabahan. Diyos ko, kahit nakapikit ka, masasagot mo.
Pinapawisan na yung kilikili ko dito.
Okay, at si Jacob unahin natin kasi yung pinakamadaling question. Madali lang itong question to, Jacob, para ka naman pinahihirapan dyan. Nakakaloka.
Sige.
Okay. Jacob, bigyan ko na kayo ng clue kanina sa question na to. Ha? If you could name yourself at birth, how would you name yourself?
Pwedeng Tagalog ito na.
Naluloka ako dyan sa Mr Chinatown Philippines na yan talaga. Kung makakapili ka ng pangalan nung pinanganak ka, ano ang pangalan ibibigay mo sa sarili mo?
Yan. I think Jacob pa rin kasi I think Jacob pa rin kasi yun talaga yung parang feel ko na bagay sa akin. And yun lang.
Bakit? Pag sinabi ba yung pangalang Jacob, ano bang quality ang pumapasok sa isip mo para i-connect mo sa sarili mo?
Kasi dito na sa Bible, Jacob, siya, sinner siya and everything. Pero nagbago. Diba? Parang gano'n din ako. Wala namang taong perfect. So talagang may tao at may taong magkakamali. Pero yung pagkakamali nila, hindi nila uulitin kasi natuto na sila sa pagkakamali nila. That's why I think Jacob is perfect for me.
Naano naman ako naano ako bigla eh. Oo, kumbaga parang wow. Ano gano'n talaga. Kumbaga.
Pwede na ba yung sagot ko? Pwede na.
Oo, ako bigla ako napatahimik doon. Ikaw, Jonah, if you could name yourself at birth, what name will you give yourself?
I'd go with the same name, Jonah. Actually, I'll change my name from Jonathan to Jonah, yung nickname ko. Kasi same as Jacob, based in the Bible, there's a story about a whale swallowed this person named Jonah. Well, I really parang felt for the story that he stayed there for 45 days and came back alive.
Ninay, mga connection ng mga ito. Na off balance ako sa mga connection na binibigay nila, no? Hindi ba? And actually, to be honest with you, Jonah, I really don't want to call you Jonathan. Kasi
I don't like it also.
Di bagay.
Hindi bagay sa Jonathan. Jonathan kasi is, I don't know, it's too English, it's too long, and it's too, I don't know, it's too rural for my taste. Parang ganoon. Jonah it's more like very biblical, di ba?
Biblical. Very holy.
Kaloka
Very
pa.
holy.
Ano kaya iniisip ni Miko Araneta mga pinag-uusapan natin ngayon na may mga biblical, mga reference pa kayo dyan sinasabi? Nina, ikaw, if you could name yourself at birth, what name would you give yourself?
Honestly, Tito Norman, wala akong maisip right now. But I always found in what was interesting na mga pangalan is yung mga Greek names. Like what you find in mythology. Yung mga Venus, Aphrodite, Psyche, mga ganon. I don't know. I just find it very elegant. And actually, hindi bagay in the Chinoy setting or the Filipino setting. Hindi bagay na makapangalan in a Greek name. But kasi when you hear nga the stories of mga Greek mythology and Norse mythology, there's a lot of lessons and a lot of parang history and culture in it. So, if ever siguro makahanap ako ng nice Greek or Norse mythology na name, I would name myself that.
Sila Jesse Andrew, Persephone daw. Persephone.
Persephone, yeah.
My
That's
God!
really good.
Naloka naman ako doon. Pero since you're the one who mentioned it, ito tanong ko sa inyong tatlo. Why is it so common sa mga Filipino-Chinese families to name their son, well, usually it's their son, a name that's so Caucasian sounding or
Yeah.
American sounding na talagang yung mga Jefferson, Wellington, Carrington,
Jameson.
yung mga ganon. Can you tell me what's your take on that? Ano yung alam niyo tungkol doon sa ganon?
What I know kasi is the reason why they put the son in the last name, in the name is parang it's just to signify na anak to ni Jeff or parang ganun, Jefferson. I don't know if there's some kind of thing na tied in na lucky ba if may son yung last name. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe the boys know.
Ikaw, Jonathan, ano ba, ano mo?
Yeah,
Jonathan.
actually, I've never asked my parents that. And di naman, they're not, American naman. I mean, they don't like the lifestyle of being American, but they chose a
Western.
very American name. I don't know, baka wala lang silang maisip.
Ay, nakakaloka. Ikaw, Jacob, ano palagay mo? Kasi ikaw naman, Jacob, ang pangalan mo eh. So because, hindi ba, Jacob, you stayed in the States before? So, tama ba?
Yes, Tito Norms. I
Oo.
was 7 years. 7 years ako na sa States kasi
Yeah.
I joined US Army kasi.
Yeah.
So,
Were those the years in your life that you were referring to earlier as when you look back, parang you're a changed man now and para bang yung years mo ba sa US, were those your challenging wonder years?
yes, Tito Norms. Before kasi, wala eh. Parang pasaway talaga ako during high school, talagang pasaway ako. Pero yung nag-move ako sa States, then I joined the military. Siyempre, sa military, sobrang discipline. Nahirapan talaga ako. We have to wake up early. We have to do our lahat. We have to wash our clothes. We have to fold everything. Like, talagang may measurement pa talaga yan. Even our beds, kailangan sobrang... Doon ako natutong lahat. Kung ano ako ngayon, maaga na nagigising. I can do
Totoo
most of...
nga. Maaga kang magising. Totoo nga.
Oo. Sobrang aga nakatulog ako ulit eh.
Grabe. Ibang level yan talaga.
Yes. Doon talaga.
Oo. Ikaw, Jonathan, may tatanungin ako sa iyo that would put you on the spot. Will Mr. Chinatown Philippines be your one and only pageant? Or do you have any plans of trying another one?
Tito Norman, this will be my first and last to join the pageant.
Why?
Is it
Why?
surprising?
No, I got sad a little. Naman. Why? Why?
I feel like the Mr. Chinatown was a good enough experience for me. I want to venture into
What? Where? What?
a different
What? Sige, sabihin mo sa akin, I need something very solid para ma-convince ako. What do you want to venture in?
I want to have my own. I want to think of my own business. I want to try working in the corporate world for a while, so I get to experience it.
Pero alam mo, Jonathan, you can only be this young once. The minute you turn 30, lumalabo na yung chances to even join another one. Next
Kaya
year,
dapat by 30, may negosyo na ako, Tito Norms.
by 30, ilang taong ka ngayon? Ilang taong ka ngayon,
24.
Jonathan? O 24 ka pa. You have 2 more years in pageantry. Mag-join ka na Mr. World Philippines next year.
Hindi ko kaya Mr. World. Hindi naman I look Chinese eh. It says Philippines. I'm gonna
What
go to
is?
Philippines.
Hindi ko, Mr.
Di ba
World
dapat
Philippines. Tumigil ka nga, i-chat kita privately about that ha. Hindi, mali ang mga iniisip mo. Basta mag-gym ka continuously and ano. Kasi alam mo, bigla premature yung question na yan because my episode next week will be about potential aspirants for Mr. World Philippines. Kaya lang ngayon kita i-guess kasi Mr. Chinatown Philippines. Pero kung tutusin, dapat i-guess kita next week eh. Pero ang gusto ko na yung dito. Ikaw, Nina,
Wait,
will this
Tito
be...
Norms,
Yes!
will
Yes,
they have
Jonah.
Mr. World this year? They're gonna do it
Next year.
also.
Next year.
Next year.
Interesado na si Jonah, salin na raw siya.
Ay,
I'm
nako.
just curious if they're doing
No,
it with Mr.
Jonah.
Chinatown.
Basta. Ano ka na, tapos na ang yung obligation with Mr. Chinatown by then. So, again, we will try to train you on the Q&A and everything para wala ka nang, hindi ka naman makakahindi dyan eh. Ikaw, Nina, will this be your first and only pageant or do you have any hopes of...
A lot of people have been pushing me to try and join other pageants, but I don't know. Parang for me, as much as I enjoyed it, I feel like there are better people who would fit the pageantry lifestyle eh. Maybe it's not just maybe it's not for me lang, I feel. But I'm open to it naman. We'll see.
Ayun naman pala eh. So, alam mo, ano naman ako eh, bakit pa ako naging, nasa pageantry kung di ako magaling mang-convince ng tao. My God, you know, look at Jonah. Nag-iisip na yan. Pag yan, the next time I chat him, yan, sige, try natin, Tito Norm, sige. Sige, mag-gym ka na.
Go na yan.
Kasi si Jacob hindi ko dahil... Wait, Jonathan. Swim shorts. Hindi swimwear ginagamit doon. Swim shorts. Kumbaga, kung ano ginamit nyo sa Mr. Chinatown Philippines last year, ganun din. They don't do the speedo type of swimwear na sa Mr. World Philippines. It's swim shorts. Kaya, don't worry about that. Ay, na-convince ko na agad, Nina. Convinced na siya.
Nakasmile lang, Tito Norms.
Na-convince na, no? Ay, nako, my God.
Support ka namin, Jonah. 100%
Nako, tumigil ka. Diyos ko.
Mag-print out ulit kami ng ulo mo, Jonah, sa crowd.
Just tell me, pag may question ka, don't be shy to ask me. Pero right now, we need to fulfill first yung completing part ng inyong reign as Mr. and Ms Chinatown Philippines. And that is to be the big brother and the big sister of the current batch of candidates. Pero considering that everything is on digital platform, how can you actually provide help to the candidates? Kailangan ba lumapit sa inyo, like mag-message na to ask your advice or tips on certain things? Or will there be any part of the competition where you will also give them some pep talk or parang a session wherein you will tell them your experience as winners na naka-Zoom meeting? Will that happen?
The latter one. Ayamiko would prep us first before like an event. So we get to be with the candidates and we get to pep talk them for a little while, no needs.
Yeah.
A little naman, di ba?
Ako, what I
It's
did
hard.
kasi, I messaged one of the candidates to send their group chat a message. Para, ayun. I haven't spoken to anyone directly naman, except for my friends. So, Cassandra and Alexi are personally my friends kasi because we're from the same high school. So, we chat a little and yung mga iba na hindi ko naman kilala, they talk to me through the people that know me naman. So, as much as possible, if they need help naman, we always tell them. Kami nila, Jonah, and the past candidates, if they need help, they always ask us naman.
Okay. Eto, for the three of you, whoever will win Mr. and Ms Chinatown Philippines 2020 will have the most unique reign. Kasi kayong dalawa, Jonah and Nina, na-experience nyo pa na half of your reign nasa old normal. Yung half na lang yung pandemic or yung lockdown. Si Jacob na-experience niya the whole 9 yards because diretso-diretso pa rin yun. So, for the eventual winners of Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines, paano nyo na-foresee how they will fulfill their reign as the winners, considering the digital and platform? Okay? Kay Nina, ikaw muna.
For me kasi nga, Tito Norms, ang dami na ngayon na during this lockdown pa lang, ang daming mga tao naging streamer or YouTuber. So, there's a sort of power you have once you have that following or you have people that really listen to you. So, Mr. and Miss Chinatown, it's a very big platform also to reach out to people. I've also spoke with other people na sinasabi nila they never heard of Mr. and Miss Chinatown, and now that we're shifting into the more into a digital platform nga, we're actually extending our reach, and that na-prove yon nung sumali yung mga candidates from Australia and from Boston, and we also actually had a few entries from Taiwan and from I think UAE nga actually may mga sumasali. And the internet, buti na lang everyone is connected right now. So yun, I really believe naman na they will be able to follow through after the pageant. Kasi will also, Mr. and Miss Chinatown will also help them build their following. Para nga mapansin at mapakinggan sila and their advocacies.
Okay. Jonah, how
Yeah.
about you?
Tito Norm's actually, like, the digital platform is so big, and you can do a lot. You can do a lot with it, especially with your social media accounts. Actually, me when winning Mr. Chinatown, during the quarantine, we, with the help of the 2019 batchmates, we were able to donate to frontliners by using our sponsor Sincerity. So,
Mhm.
you know, you can, any person or any title holder can help in any way possible. May it be vlogging, may it be TikTok videos, diba? Like informal TikTok videos, or simply donating to others. They can be of help because they have a bigger audience. If you have a bigger audience, you have a bigger voice to inspire and motivate others to do well in the community, or like to help during this pandemic.
Nati-train na talaga siya sa pageant na sumagot. Okay, Jonah. It's a good start. Good start. Jacob, ikaw, how do you expect na yung, well, having experienced everything in the old normal, tapos yung mga mananalo this year will be doing it in an entirely different platform. Anong masasabi mo sa kanila? How can they fulfill their reign more successfully?
Syempre dito na the new normal right now. Maraming ways talaga to fulfill their reign or yun nga sabi nga ni Joe na mga TikTok or mga YouTube, they can really influence people kasi syempre using internet, it's worldwide na. So I think they have to take advantage of the internet or social media to, especially to share their experience and share their yung kung ano yung Mr. Miss Chinatown talaga. Yun.
All right. Now, ito ang huling question ko sa inyo, and I reserve the most sensitive question for last. Kasi baka mamaya iba-iba ang points of view niyo regarding this matter. I'm sure you've been asked this question before. Pwedeng na-ask na kayo before. But what is your take on people judging you or blaming you for the cause of the pandemic just because of your Chinese connection? Being half Chinese, and kumbaga, I know that a lot of people have this misguided belief na ay ano yan, may Chinese, ano yan, half Chinese yan, kaya May kasalanan yan kung ba tayo may coronavirus, blah, blah, blah. What's your take on that, and how do you want people to know your view on the whole entire thing?
Well,
Nina, Jonah,
Uh, go. Go,
Jonah.
Jonah.
Tito Terms, I haven't experienced someone insulting me about COVID because I'm Chinese, but the people I hate. Diba, Tito Norms, my advocacy is I don't like bullies. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't like people making fun of other people. Like, you have to justify what you say or think twice before you say it. It doesn't mean that maliit yung mata namin, kasalanan na, it means na we have COVID. Um, you just you have to be open minded. Like, don't 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 keep reading what you see in your Facebook ads or your YouTube videos, because not all of them are true. So just be open minded and stop insulting other people.
Ako, basta nakikita ko si Jonathan, basta ako, open-minded ako. I never, ano talaga, pag ganyan ba naman kagwapo, hindi ko talaga i-connect yan whatsoever. Ganun. Nina, how about you, Nina?
Personally also, I've never been racially discriminated or anything. But I actually have friends that have, and one of our candidates before, naglalakad lang siya sa Ortigas Center, and harap-harapan talaga binastos siya regarding na, oy, Chinese, bumalik ka sa bansa mo, ganun. And that really shocks me, no? Kasi we're already in the 21st century. Parang we have no time to be disrespectful to anyone, to generalize. I feel like we're more educated enough to be able to be level-headed and not judge people, ganon. And if I've learned anything from this pandemic is, if one person's actions can affect the entire world, then uh just one person, it only takes one person also to positively affect uh change in this world also. So kaya nga ang ganda ng yung Rise
Movement.
platform namin ngayon,
Yeah.
kasi it only takes one person lang talaga to be able to make a change. And hopefully with our movement, we will be able to help change people's perspectives on us Chinoys and our fellow Chinese. Tito Norms?
Wala
Parang
na.
nawala si Tito Norms.
Tito Norms.
Parang,
Na-stun sa sinabi ko. Let's go to Facebook Live. Maybe people are commenting
Yeah,
also
let's
while
check for
we're
more
waiting.
comments.
Yeah.
But yeah, never the experience mo ba yun, Jacob?
no.
Lagi
Never ko
sa
pa
bahay
na-experience.
So,
Ako,
pero I get it though. Pag sa supermarket, may mga lumalayo. Pero it's not as an insult naman. It's just,
ako, never ko pa
taga-China
naman
lang talaga kayo.
ako never ko naman na-experience talaga yung like racism or whatever. But I mean, if other, if yung mga iba, yun talagang take nila, that's their rights na mag-say no opinion nila and everything. But it really depends on you how you react.
Yes.
Kung papa-apekto ka, then parang ikaw na rin talo. So, kung kailangan pa-apekto, yun lang.
Ay, naku, pasensya na guys. Biglang black-out dito sa bahay. At bigla naman nag-restore.
What happened, Tito Norms?
Talaga. Ibang klase naman itong power outage na to.
Umulan ba dyan,
brown
Tito
out?
Norms?
Yes, it is. It is raining actually. Hindi pa naman ganun ka-strong, but it is raining. So alam mo, I'm really very happy that my viewers are seeing the three of you in a completely different light. Hindi yung tipong parang sobrang stiff and okay, title holder sila, but what are they really as individuals? No? Para nakikita nila kayo as this yeah, you are title holders, but you are also people who can affect change, not only to the Filipino-Chinese community, but to everyone around you. Lalo na si Jacob, no? He's a loving father and a loving husband. Di ba, Jacob?
Siyempre, Tito Norms, natututo lang din tayo sa mga ibang tao. Natututo rin tayo sa pagkakamali nila.
Yun na yun. And Jonah, can you give some parting words to everyone about Mr. and Ms Chinatown Philippines? What people can expect within the next coming weeks?
Okay, guys, please support Mr. and Ms Chinatown's 2020 Mr. and Ms Chinatown pageant. It will be held October 18. Actually, we don't consider this a pageant, but a movement. We're here to rebuild, inspire, empower, strengthen everyone, the whole, not just the Chinoy community, but to the whole world. We hope to see you guys there. Please watch us. We have a lot of exciting events. Actually, we have, before the event on October 18, we have 2 more events, and can't wait to see you guys.
Ay,
Wala na
ulit.
naman.
How about you,
Norman.
Nino?
Sige,
Wala
this is
na naman.
Jonathan Chantong takeover. So, everyone, thank you so much for watching Pageantry Norms and those who are tuned into the Philippine Pageantry. Thank you so much for listening to us, to getting to know us a little bit better. We're all inviting you to come and join our movement, our Rise movement. Support our Mr. and Ms Chinatown 2020 candidates as we all together inspire others during this pandemic, and hopefully we will be able to strengthen our Philchai community and reach out to everyone around the world.
Yes. Ikaw,
See
Jacob,
Jacob
support.
also. Let's go.
Yan, nasabi na nila yung dalawa. Support Mr. Ms Chinatown 2020. Support their movement, support their kung ano yung advocacies ng pageant. Pretty much going back to the new, adjusting to the new normal. Yun, support Mr. Ms Chinatown. No. Wala na.
Direct, ito na ako, direct. Kaya lang yung aking,
Sakto.
yan!
Sakto.
Alright!
Yan, bumalik na.
No, hindi pwede kasi hindi ako
Nag-comeback.
bumalik. Kasi something will happen pa during the last 15 minutes of the show. Gusto ko lang pasalamatan kayong tatlo for sharing this time with me this afternoon and for giving our viewers side of Mr. and Ms Chinatown Philippines that a lot of people are not yet fully aware of. And with the new digital platform, we are looking forward to exciting challenges for the candidates this coming weeks, which will lead to the finals on October 18.
18.
October 18 na. So dun sa last 15 minutes, kasi may surprise ako for my viewers. So samahan nyo na lang akong tatlo habang ginagawa ko to. Kasi it's something that a lot of people are making abang. Because during the last 15 minutes of this program, for today, I will announce my 20 selection for Miss Universe Philippines. Wala pa nakakaalam kung sino to. And if a flash lang yung photos sa screen, and a lot of people are waiting kung sino yung 20 names that I will call. Mga ano ko to, I selected these girls basically because of their social media presence, my gut feel, and how they handled themselves during their pageant talk show guestings and all. Kasi tonight, mag-start na yung ring light series ng Miss Universe Philippines. So it's really good that I share my selection bago mag-start yung series because it will totally change the competition. Competition tonight. So tonight, sama-sama po natin panoorin ang episode 1 ng Miss Universe Philippines Ring Light Series. But for now, I will announce my 20 selection, pre-Ring Light Series selection for Miss Universe Philippines. Let me
Ooh.
just tell everyone na um, I will announce this in random order. Walang ranking whatsoever because I want the girls to feel that the competition is still wide open. I will just announce them in random order kung anong itapong photo sa akin ni Direct. Yun ang i-announce kong name. Although I provided him with the photos of my choices. And then at the end, pagkasama-samahin lang namin silang lahat as my selected 20. Okay? So, tinanong natin kung
Okay.
mag-agree kayo sa mga choices ko. Direct, ready na ba tayo with the first of the selected 20, Direct? Okay. The first in our selection is from Romblon, Maria F. Taharan, or Sasha for short. So, Visaya siya. She's number 1. Our number 2 is, okay, Direct, Billy Hackinson from Cavite. She's
Approve.
representing Luzon. Ayan, ako
I
approved
love the
na si
hair.
Jonah.
I love the
Yeah,
hair.
that's Billy Hackinson from Cavite. The next one, number 3 on our list is Paula Madarieta Ortega from Albay, the Spanish-speaking señorita from Albay.
Wow, Spanish
Paola.
speaking.
Yeah, she grew up in Barcelona. All right.
Wow.
Girl number 4 is Caroline Veronilia from Misamis Oriental, the magna cum laude graduate who works for World Vision Philippines.
Wow.
Our girl number 5 is Pauline Amelinx from Bohol. She's the Boholana Belgian from Bohol. The next girl on our list is Kia Moreno from Camarines Sur. She's the flight attendant with Cebu Pacific. Our next
Sure.
girl, Eliza Malinaw from Davao City, Inday. Inday Eliza. Next is Rihanna Panindian from Pasig. She is the science teacher. Oh, everything, lahat ng mga linya ko. But the next is Sandra Nicole Santa Maria. She is the flight attendant of Philippine Airlines. Very tall. Okay, lahat ito by memory ko lang talaga ito. The next on our list is Bella Ismael. She's the ballerina from Parañaque City. She is the niece of Miss Universe
From
Margie
Lasal,
Moran.
right? Tito Norms.
Yes, she is. Ikaw talaga? Pag talaga.
No, I know.
The
I know
next
her
is
voice, right?
Lou Dominic Pixon from Mandaue City. Naku, pang ilan na ba tayo? Direct, sabihin mo nga ako, pang ilan na ba yan? Baka nag-lost ka. Okay, the next girl is Rabia Mateo from Iloilo City. She is the physical therapist from Iloilo City. And our next girl is April Smith from Cebu Province. She was the first ever Binibining Cebu.
Wow.
Direct, nakailan na ba tayo? Hindi ko na nag-drop count na ako sa bilang. The next is Mariel Joyce Pascua from General Santos City. Okay? And our next is Michelle Gumabaw from Quezon City. Of course,
Approve.
who doesn't know Michelle? Ay, yung mga approved talaga ni ano. The next is Doctora Adi Akiyama from Oriental Mindoro. And then ako, ilan pa ba tawagin natin? Sandra Lemonon from Taguig. And then, hindi ko na alam kung ilan yung natawag natin. Direct, ha? Okay. Sigrid Grace Flores, the philanthropist from Catanduanes. And then, I think, konti na lang natitira natin. Maria Isabela Galeria from Sorsogon. Okay, I have something to say about Maria Isabela Galeria. Just earlier, she announced on her social media account that she contracted COVID-19. But according to the organizers of Miss Universe Philippines, she will just undergo another test after 14 days. If she tests negative, she can compete again, return and compete in the competition. Total sa October pa naman, mid-October pa naman magiging very intensive ang mga activities.
Get
So
well
that's
soon.
yes, get well soon, Isabella. We need you here. And here from Aklan, Cristel Abelio. Cristel, ilan na ba? Nakuloka na ako, hindi ko na alam. Ay, kumpleto na. Kumpleto mo na yung 20.
Tapos
Direct
na.
pagsama-samahin lang natin yung 20. In one photo grid lang yung 20. Because, para lang alam ng mga viewers ko, I just chose the 3 highest for me per region, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, NCR. And then I added 8 more girls in the list. Hindi ko na sabihin sa inyo kung sino yung mga top ko for each region. Although it's very obvious for Mindanao, I have 3 ladies here from Mindanao. So obviously, sila yung top 3 ko for Mindanao. But as for the other regions, Luzon, Visayas, and NCR, hindi ko na po sasabihin ang ranking. Best of luck to all the phenomenal women of Miss Universe Philippines. The Ring Light series starts tonight. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Go to empire.ph, subscribe with the referral code of your preferred beneficiary. It's one of the kindest or one of the partner organizations, and you can watch it starting at 7 p.m. later. Sabay-sabay po tayo mag-watch party ng Ring Light series ng Miss Universe Philippines mamaya 7 p.m. at empire.ph. So that's it for our episode this afternoon. Dati nawawala ako because yung internet ko gumagapang na. Pero ngayon nawala ako because one, yung kuryente. Pangalawa naman, bigla naman nagloko tong laptop. Gusto kong batukan tong laptop. But anyways, I'm so happy. Sinamahan ako ngayon. Nina, I'm so happy kasama natin dalawang gwapo.
Oo nga. Yung isa
pero,
sa pa ng Mr. World eh.
Oo. Now, masaya
Oh.
ako that si Jacob, the support of your wife Denise is, she really watched us, and she will personally pack down the Ever Bilena products that you will be sending my way soon. And of course, si Jonah na iko-coach ko for Mr. World Philippines. Napatango ko na siya. Yes, Jonah, wag ka mag-alala. If I'm by your side, you'll be on safe hands. Safe na safe ka doon palagi. Yon. Maraming salamat po for everyone who stayed with us for this afternoon's episode of Pageantry Norms. Abangan niyo po yung episode namin next week because it's going to be an exciting all-male episode. All-male po yun next week. But for now, please stay safe, stay healthy. Have a great dinner later to cap off the entire weekend and entire week for that matter, and face the next week with optimism. This is again your blogger, Norman from normannorman.com saying goodbye for now and see you in episode 4 of Pageantry Norms. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Flying
Thank you
kisses to
again,
everyone.
Norman. Bye.
Thank you, Tita Norms.
Thank you. Naloloka